everything to an end like ball to my chin. I wish I could know it all. I wish I could stop my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I come apart.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Contra Manchester United.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler.
That could spell trouble. Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ødegaard. Played out towards the right wing. The ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's quick to return it. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kimmich. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good running, strong and purposeful. Look at it's Luis Suarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. He's cut it out. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Kimmich. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's had it nicked away. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Jimenez. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Oh, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Kimmich, pressing high and with purpose. Foden. Kimmich. That's Wirtz. Foden. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's got away. So much time and space here. It's run loose here. Yamal. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Foden. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Tries to punt. It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Haaland. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. He has a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Marmoush. Haaland. Defending was strong and firm. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Argentina are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Messi. And it's Kimmich. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal gets into a good position. And he's stuck it away. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Incoming delivery. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Jimenez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Some resolute defending there. Van Dijk. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Looking for options for movement. Now he's running away. And the shot! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Argentina leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Yamal. Hernandez. Now Foden.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Almost
este
an hour
partido
gone.
fue de
And it's
61.052.
Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. Marmoush. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He charged, surely! And that's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Camavinga. Foden. Aims beyond the defence. Camavinga. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been won straight back. Ferran Torres.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Foden. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's the keeper's ball. Hernandez. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Can he get it through? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he cuts out the supply. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's found a way past. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland. Hernandez. Vids. Foden. He might be in here!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
It's made its way to him. Shot, it's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Foden. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 14. Número 22. Número 9. Luis Suárez. Entran número 27. Número 13.
Well, they've got to
Número
get everyone
11.
forward and maybe even the keeper.
Jimenez attempts to clip. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration.
Table is cruel, nonsense, and I won't say it second time, 'cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, 'cause the trouble will take you far astray. Far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it or just kicking a can down the road. Yes, when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in the place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling so.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
España y Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Oh, given away. And Shevchenko!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's good running with the ball.
Ferran Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Hernandez. Kimmich. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not where it came from. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Luis Suarez. Tacho does really well to win the ball there. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That's really well cleared. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Vitinha! Brilliant by Vitinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, just skips past his man. Tacho gets a foot in here. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta. Vitz. Ferran Torres. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's managed to get free. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option. Knocks it into space. This is Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Vitz. He's in a good position here. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Luis Suarez. Driving on and making good progress. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi ready to try one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations.
Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Now, can they get him away? And it's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back for the second very soon.
La tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kimmich. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. Shevchenko.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Spain are total.
And Shevchenko! Tomori. Vitz.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Not the most accurate pass. Played into space. That has not gone well. Hernandez. Vitinha. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Vitz. And the finish! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And it's Messi. Vitz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Now it's Modric. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Suarez gets into a good position. That is good strength. Kimmich. Wits. Lewis, there's the shot! And he's stuck it away!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Tomori. Foden tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he shoots! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Argentina get their goal. A bit of respectability restored.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. DiMarco venturing down the left. That's going wide left. Now they can break here. Ferran Torres powering forward here. He's got away. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Modric did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good take in a good area. Impressive jump. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well measured. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi! And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Throw it. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a little off target. And we're done. Argentina have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was...
Minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to today's
This is
match.
football at its finest.
Netherlands against Argentina.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's been taken short. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Camavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Kanji. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kimmich. Where it came from. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is very well defended. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres venturing down the left. Hernandez is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez. Robertson. Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Suarez. Vitz. That's going wide left. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Mbappe. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And he's there to belt it away. Camavinga. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Vitz. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Luis Suarez. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Neuer claims comfortably. it's Ferran Torres. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Kimmich. Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson. Can he get it through? Lucas Paqueta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
5 minutes till the break. Hernandez. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Could be danger here. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Foden. And this is Luis Suarez. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Quick reminder today, please have your entry
So
tickets
very
at
little
hand,
to report.
as it's time to announce
Nothing
today's
indeed
winning
in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Foden! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to get it clear. Kane. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Jimenez clears without hesitation. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. The Netherlands have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Mbappe plays it short. And he can clear it away. And it's Camavinga. Robertson. Oh, that's ambitious. Perilously close. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Wirtz. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in, and this is Luis Suarez. Always goal side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he has been fouled there. Luis Suarez. Looking for a... Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Aims beyond the defence. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Hernandez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. And he thumps it clear. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Robertson. And here's Paqueta. And the two sides separate. And he's let fly!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Kimmich. He's found a way past. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a cute ball. Now it's Wirtz. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Wirtz. Jimenez does well to get it back. Threads one in. He's on it, can he get away? He's had it taken off him. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Foden. And it's Kimmich. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's all alone.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Van Dijk. Now Foden. Ferran Torres.
2 added minutes has
Cuts
been
out the
indicated.
supply. Now he's running away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ferran Torres.
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Like so many others, I said you like a racehorse. I said you like a horse. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We are just getting started.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Wirtz. João Neves. And Yamal. De Bruyne. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. That'll be a throw-in. Looking for the far post. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Wirtz. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's De Bruyne. Memphis Depay. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. Probing pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ferran Torres. Kimmich. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting... Luis Suarez! Oh, it's come off the upright. Marquinhos. And he was quick to react. And that pass isn't the best. And here's Suarez. Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. That's good vision. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yilmaz. João Neves. Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
João Neves clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Kimmich. Hernandez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Distributed tidily. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Wirtz. And he's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. Yamal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Yamal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Wirtz, and he is dashing away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yilmaz. Yamal. The pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire, and
that's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina come in leading by just the odd goal.
there's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Argentina have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Cambio.
Gets us going once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Foden. Wirtz. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kimmich. Ronaldo chasing after it, and they win it back again. Foden. Good running, strong and purposeful. João Neves does well to get it back. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And here's Ferran Torres. Nice control. Oh, cracking ball. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's good running with the ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Argentina can breathe again, just. Shot a goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Amiens appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That'll be a throw. And it's Neves. Out towards the flank. Yilmaz picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a risky replay.
And he's following up! They want to be quick to recover this. Kimmich. That's going across goal.
Amiens really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again. Well, oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Foden going face to face with his great rival. He is through here. Lovely, now then. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yilmaz, and he's managed to get free. Yilmaz. Now here's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 75 minutes played.
Amiens really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a little off target. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Entran número 27, número 13.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Argentina still ahead by the game's only goal. Kimmich. Here's Zielinski. And that has left him in a heap. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Van Dijk. Mbappe ventures forward. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, look at the space here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the... He's having a pop! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Kimmich. Zielinski. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been
Número
expecting.
17.
Son Heung-min getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end.
And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light of waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. We're in all the colors, and all the colors in you. Let your colors shine in the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing it up. Light of stars, shine so brightly far. Light of moon, your love is so beautiful.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected
Señoras y
buzz in the
señores,
stadium,
bienvenidos
and the
al
players on the
partido de
pitch
hoy.
are raring to go
Argentina
any minute
contra
now.
Manchester United.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Neymar. Knocks it into space. tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Batistuta!
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance here to counter. Neymar scooting forward. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi towering forward here. He has found a way through. And this is Batistuta. Oh, what a mistake! Great ball and chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vitz. He's had it taken off him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Could be danger here.
Foden.
Ferran Torres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a good ball out wide. And this is Luis Suarez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kimmich. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays one through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Suarez, and he's in on goal. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is Messi.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Se
That
agrega
pass
un
has been
minuto al
well
tiempo
intercepted.
reglamentario.
And Messi! This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Defending was strong and firm. Vardiol. Now it's Neymar. Look at the Kane! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kimmich. That's fierce.
That will annoy the manager. They're making...
Ah, he's given it away. He might be in here. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Can he finish? And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double, finishing it...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Vince.
Foden.
Kimmich.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. Kimmich. And it's Vince. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez makes a dash for it. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Hernandez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Foden.
Kimmich. And this is Luis Suarez. Great chance! It's loose and shoots! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Foden is flagged offside.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9.
Argentina
Luis
can
Suarez.
now introduce the first of
Número
their
14.
substitutes.
Entran número 11. Número 27.
Now it's Madueke. Great ball if he can get there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's got away. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nice interception, well
Cambio
timed.
en Argentina. Número 22.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called
Número 13.
into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold him.
He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And the finish! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done.
And that will be it. Argentina did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful